I'm like a kid with divorced parents and I gotta talk to them both.
The fennel. It's just so elegant.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jake. This is my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. Hi, I missed you. It's been a week. I just got back from a run, hence why I'm hand sanitizing my hands with Touchland. Hashtag not sponsored, but I would love to be paid. It's been a minute. Anyway, sorry, this vlog is random. It's not gonna be like a normal weekend in my life vlog like I've been doing because my mom comes into town tomorrow. I need to get this video up tomorrow. It's Tuesday, I procrastinated, but I do have something I want to do with you. Pause. Respectfully, okay? Consensually. I want to bake a cake. I saw this cake in this cookbook, and it is a semolina cake with lemon and fennel, and it's been open on my counter all week, and I've been looking at it, so I just went to the store after my run, and I bought the stuff, and we're gonna make it. The first thing I need to do is make a coffee. I'm so thirsty after my run. I haven't had caffeine, and it's already almost 7:30 in the morning. If you know me, you know usually caffeine is the first thing I pump through my veins after water, but today I had a piece of bread with honey, a honey stinger, and a lemon water before my run. I ran well, but I felt like I had to shit the whole time. Now I need coffee. So let's make it. My friend Tom, who tested some of the recipes in this book, texted me after baking this cake. Alison, this cake, the lemon, the fennel. It's just so elegant. I told him that just because we were friends, he was not allowed to lie to me to feed my ego, but don't worry, he would never do that. I originally thought of this cake as a sort of humble snacking cake, something to nibble alongside a 2 p.m. coffee or tea without much thought, but he's right, it is elegant. The fennel, subtle but necessary, and the lemon, present enough to pique your interest but not so much that I call it a lemon cake, show up to support and enhance the semolina rather than upstage it. The semolina, more delicate than cornmeal both in flavor and texture, gives so much more tender crumb than an all-flour cake is capable of. It really is pure elegance all the way. That's the cake we're making today. It is in this book called Sweet Enough by Alison Roman. I'm really excited. I did make her chocolate cake prior for a cake video that I was doing, and I tested the cake. I don't want to say I didn't like it. It was a good chocolate cake. It wasn't my favorite. I was telling my friend Gabe about this yesterday. I told him it's not necessarily that it was a bad cake. Like if you go to a cake restaurant and or like a bakery and you get that as a slice of cake, you would like it. But whenever I think of a chocolate cake, I think really rich, deep chocolate throughout. And I'm not talking about chocolate that, you know, is too rich that you can't eat a lot of it, but this just felt very soft and muted and almost flavorless in a way to me. And whenever I eat chocolate cake, I like to feel a tiny bit of richness like right here in the back of my mouth rather than just like a subtle chocolate hint throughout the whole thing. So there was no like depth of chocolate flavor in the cake. I don't know if this makes sense, but it was just like, it wasn't my favorite, but it was such an easy process and I loved the steps and the process that it was made in. So I definitely want to adapt it to meet my flavor needs or like the flavor profile that I enjoy in a chocolate cake while keeping the same kind of concept and way of making the cake. But this cake looks really interesting, although I am reading and realizing that I need fennel seeds. I just went to the store and I was like, it's a lemon fennel cake, let me grab what I need. I grabbed real fucking fennel. I didn't know there were fennel seeds and like then an actual bud of fennel. Like I got a fucking wad of fennel. Okay, the coffee worked. I need to go shit. I'll come back and we'll make the cake. But I have preheated my oven to 375 and I have my cake pan out. I'm back from shitting. We're gonna start the cake, but I do want to let you know I'm gonna record it for TikTok as well. If I'm like talking to this camera sometimes and not you, it's not personal. I love you both. I'm just like trying to split my time evenly. You know what I mean? I'm like a kid with divorced parents and I gotta talk to them both. You're baking with me, but we don't see eye to eye. Preheat oven to 375, done. Lightly grease a 9-inch cake pan, do that after. In a medium bowl, using your hands, mix the sugar, lemon zest, and fennel seeds together until the texture resembles wet sand. Whisk in the yogurt and eggs. Okay, I'm gonna add the sugar and then I'm just gonna break up this fennel and like put it in. Because how much do I need? I need a teaspoon, so not that much. Okay, but 1 1/4 cups of sugar. That's 1. Now I'm gonna grate 2 lemons in there for 2 tablespoons-ish. You just go until you get around the white part because that's the rind that's bitter, you don't want her. Oh my god, wait, you guys can't see. My mom comes into town tomorrow and I would love to make her a cake, but she's gluten-free, she has celiac, and everything in my apartment is cross-contaminated, so I don't trust myself to feed her. What would we do without me singing while I'm baking? I should open a karaoke bakery. And in order to pick up your baked goods, you have to sing a song. Like, you have to do karaoke for everyone in the store. No, I would get sick of listening to people sing terribly. I'd be like, I'm all set. 2 tablespoons in there, I would say. For the fennel, we only need a teaspoon. I'm just gonna pick her off. I don't know how fennel works. It's giving like lemon and rosemary. Tell me that's not aesthetic. Okay, now just using my hands, I need to combine this until it's like what did it say? Wet sand? It smells so good. It's like wet sand. Now we're gonna add in 2 large eggs. 1 cup whole milk yogurt, not Greek. This is 0% Greek yogurt, babe. Sorry. Yogurt typically has a lot of fat, and that's why you're adding it, but I got no fat yogurt. The yogurt and eggs are in the bowl, and now I'm gonna whisk it up. Typically, if you don't have butter in something, you add a fat element, so the yogurt is the fat in this instance, but I grabbed Greek yogurt, 0% milk fat, which means there's really no fat in it, and that defeats the whole purpose of adding yogurt into it. So it's likely not gonna be the same as her cake, it just will be a little less rich, I'm sure. I think it'll still be as like the same structure. I just think the richness of the cake will change because I don't have that fat in it. So if you are making this, I recommend, I don't know if this is gonna work or not yet, but I'd recommend following the directions and using whole milk yogurt, not non-fat. That goes with anything baking wise, is if you're making like a lot of chocolate cakes don't have butter in it. They have oil, which is a fat. They have eggs, so that's why there's always like a butter or an egg yolk, or like a lot of custards are very, very rich because they only use egg yolks, which is the fatty part of the egg. You're eliminating the egg white, the protein part. You're just solely adding fat into that dessert, which is why it has such a rich, deep flavor to it. I don't know if that makes sense or not. That's just what I've learned through the years. Could be right, could be wrong. It's come together, it's all luscious, silky. See, I can't even like pick it up because it's so smooth. Then a tablespoon of baking powder. This is a lot of baking powder, so I'm gonna be interested to see how like airy and light the cake is. Now a teaspoon of salt. We're just gonna whisk it up. I'm gonna use the same whisk I was before. Our flour is combined. Now we're just gonna add in the yogurt mixture. And then you need 1/3 cup of oil. I'm just using olive oil. 1/3 cup of oil. It's coming together, it's pretty thick. I wanna show you guys how I make a parchment paper ring. It may sound like very self-explanatory, but you never know. I have sheets of parchment paper that are pre-cut for baking sheets, but then for a cake pan, I just fold it in 4, just like this. And then I take my cake pan and I kind of hold it to where it's like in the middle, if that makes sense. So I'm holding like 1/4 of it. And then I mark with my scissors. I'm just like this. And this, I'll just go in and cut to meet them. Then when I unfold it, I have a little circle. And you can do 2 of those on each of those parchment sheets, so you're not wasting like a whole sheet. You get like 2 cakes out of it. But now we're just gonna throw the batter in. It's such like a luscious, light, pretty batter. I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, like I do leave the bowl like this so I could lick it. Just tapping the bubbles out. Now we're just gonna throw it in the oven at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes, it says. Okay, we're gonna let that cook. I'm gonna do dishes. Okay, I'm gonna check it because I feel like it's like getting really dark, but it's not cooked, I can tell you that. Jiggly, but they're coming out clean right there. Ugh. My oven like burns the top of things, but then the inside is still raw. I don't know how to fix that. My oven's just like really shit. I'm taking the cake out of the oven. You may say it looks burnt, but the inside is actually still not. I turned the cake out of the pan onto this wire rack. You guys, it looks and smells amazing. Like I've never smelt a cake. It's so fluffy and airy. Oh my God, the smell is incredible. It's like you do get a hint of lemon, but it doesn't smell like lemon. Like I don't know how. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, transfer it to a plate. She dusted hers with powdered sugar, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, come on, pretty cake. Lay it down. Oh, gorge. You guys, this looks so pretty. Oh my God. Look at how pretty this looks. Oh my gosh. I need a plate to slice it on. Take a sip from my secret potion. I'll make you fall in love. I know I'm doing it by my clean dishes. Hush. Oh, I can't wait to just eat this. You guys, look at the steam. It's still a little warm because I wanted to try it warm. But oh my god, wait. Look at this. Oh my god, it looks so light and airy and fluffy. I just tried the cake, I forgot to record it to you. It is so good, oh my god. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a baked cake donut. I don't know how to describe it, but it's the best thing ever. There's like a hint of lemon, but it's not overpowering. She said it wouldn't be. The fennel, you can kind of taste. I think it would be different with the seeds, but still. Oh my god, oh my god. I think that's my favorite cake I've ever made. That tastes incredible. Wow. So good. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very different, a little different style vlog, a little shorter. I'm sorry, less in depth, but I'm gonna be vlogging when my mom's here this weekend. She's here Wednesday to Friday. We have some fun stuff. I'm taking her to a Sephora event, and it's like a Korean skincare themed event, which that will be very, very fun. So I'm excited for that. And then we're going to Good Morning America Friday morning, go watch it live in the studio. So I'm very fun. My friend Nick works there and he got us in. So I'm gonna take her because she loves Good Morning America. And I was like, I wanna give her a fun little trip. So stay tuned for that vlog. It'll be out next Wednesday. And then after that, I'll be in Texas. So I'll be videoing that as well. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on all my other social medias linked down below. Okay, wait, I wanna fill you in too. I'm also I'll be in Dallas, and then I have a few weeks in New York, and then I go to Miami, and then I have a day or two back here, and then I'm going to Scotland. I'm gonna go down the English countryside to London, and then over to France probably. So that's gonna be a fun little European trip. And I also start school on September 2nd, so I'll be technically in school while I'm doing that. I don't know, it's gonna be crazy, it can be fun vibes, and I'm so excited for it. But I love you so much, thank you for watching once again, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye.